Oh my God, it's a new year. With the new year comes hopes and dreams for a better world. And God wants us to sit there and try to make it a better world. Well, you should probably start with yourself. Friends, ever seen those people late night trying to tell you how to make it a better world? You know? Or somebody writes a song about it. Make it a better place for you and for me and the plumber down the street. Right? It's very difficult the older you get to listen to those songs going like, all right, so not only are you not going to make the world a better place, you're going to write some cheeseball fucking song and make money off the fact that people want to make it a better place. You're going to give some fucking stupid pop culture psychology, right? Pop psychology. Is that what you're going to throw? I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like after 9/11 when that country guy wrote that song, you know, Uncle Sam's going to put a boot in your ass. Like, how did he, like that wasn't going to be a giant hit, you know? I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm hoping in 2018 happens? I just hope that people start standing up to all of this fucking, you know, the amount of people being offended. You know, it's not that you get offended. It's the level of coverage that it gets compared to shit that really is way, way, way more devastating to our lives. By the way, you know what really was bugging me? You know, when there was all those hurricanes and everybody sending fucking money out and all of that shit, right? Got to help all these people in Houston. Got to help all these people in Florida. Hey, where the fuck were you guys when the Hollywood Hills were on fire? Huh? I didn't see any fucking benefits. Poor fucking, what's his name? Ralph Nader? What's the fucking guy's name who owns Fox? Whatever the fuck his name is. When that poor bastard's mansion was catching on fire, did any of you fucking people floating on a mattress in Houston a few months ago rub a couple of nickels together and send it to him? Make some teary-eyed videos? That just kind of seems like it's a one-way street here. The fuck is the guy's name who owns Fox? Isn't it Ralph? It's one of those fucking names where it's like, you know chicks didn't take him seriously in high school, and then all of a sudden he owns like the biggest network ever. And all those women are, I should have fucked Ralph. Why did I have to fuck the quarterback? Baker fucking Mansfield, whatever the fuck his name is, the guy who won the Heisman. Well, fuck it, let's continue talking. All right. This is what else I did on over my wonderful holiday break. I went down to the Comedy Store, did a set, had a great time, and I was driving home, you know, and driving along Sunset, just starting to fucking listen to my tunes, and all of a sudden I go by this venue, and I look, and what do I see? I see Dave Chappelle and John Mayer are doing a show. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Right? So I call up a buddy of mine that books all the shows, and I said, hey, what's the story with this? Does John Mayer, you know, come out with his band? You know, does Dave go on first? Does John go on first? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no. What happens is John comes out, plays like 4 songs. He brings Dave out. Dave does stand-up for an hour and a half, and then he brings John back out, and then they just sort of riff. As Dave talks about shit, John will play the music underneath, and I was like, I gotta fucking see that. So me and the lovely Nia, we went down there because I never take her out on New Year's Eve because that is the original St. Patrick's Day. Plus, I go to the Rose Bowl the next day, so I need to get my sleep before I get absolutely hammered and pass out in a fucking chair for a couple hours, missing my meatball sub. So we went down there and just had such a great fucking night. And I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen two people that fucking talented. Like, there's usually one genius and then surrounded by a bunch of people who are just sitting there. Isn't he amazing? I'm so happy to be playing bass with this genius. Or I'm so happy to be fucking, I don't know, whatever the fuck else. I'm so happy to be in the ice capades with this twirling genius, right? It was two of them. And what I kind of noticed about both of them is that they just so, like most genius minds, they get rid of all the fucking white noise. Everything about every bit that Chappelle did was just like, there was no fat on it. And he got right to the fucking point. Another thing that I loved was, I can't believe that I've been in this business long enough that we're like the older guys now. And it always blows my mind that I'm like 5 years older than Dave Chappelle because he was already a made guy when I came in. So I always look at him like he's got 10 years on me, you know, or 15. And, you know, just when I watch his act, I'm like, this guy's clearly been doing this a good couple of decades longer than me. And the reality is I think he's only been doing it like 6 years longer than I have or something like that. He's fucking amazing. And what I love, too, is just he's that same, with all that's changed, everybody getting offended, all of this fucking crap, how you get in trouble, he hasn't changed at all. He's just like that same guy that I saw way back in the day when I used to go to the Boston Comedy Club and watch him go on at like 2 a.m. and just start murdering at 2 a.m. And I remember I used to always sit there going, how do you do that? How are you that funny at 2 a.m. in front of a crowd that gave up on the show like an hour ago and they're tired and they just want to go home? That second he steps on stage, boom, he just starts fucking killing. So, you know, Dave's up there murdering. Me and Nia are like just fucking laughing, dying, having a great time. And then he brings John Mayer back on. I don't want to ruin the show for him because I don't know how many they're going to do. But basically, if Dave was up there and he was just saying, like, you know, I was watching fucking Hawaii 5-0, like, John, whatever he fucking riffs, and it's clearly that Dave is just ripping, like, Mayer can play whatever the fuck he said. And Dave said that at one point. He goes, I don't know if you guys realize this shit, but John Mayer can play whatever he hears. And then he just started doing all this crazy shit, like making his guitar sound like a cat or a car beeping. Like, it went beyond I can play songs. Like, he could just do noises around the house. But it was fucking incredible. So if you get a chance, I don't know, you know, if you get a chance to go see the show, definitely go do it. All right. And with that, let me, speaking of which, let me promote this. The Patrice O'Neill Comedy Benefit. And I forgot to fucking ask Dave Chappelle if he ever wanted to come in and do it. God damn it. Anyways. All right. Patrice O'Neill Benefit is on February 20th, 2018. It makes a great gift for Christmas. This is old copy. Whatever. It's a great fucking benefit. We have all these amazing comedians on it. And what a great way to start the year by seeing an all-star lineup of old comedians like myself all the way down to new comedians that were influenced by Patrice O'Neill. By the way, I'm going to post this video. Once a year I got to post it. Is that one when Patrice was watching the Up and Down game. Just his laugh and all of that shit. I just got to, once a year, I kind of watch that video once a year. And it's kind of been nice over the years where it became less sad for me to watch it. And now it just, I don't know, I guess I got to the point in my grief, which I'll never be over him not being around, but I guess I've gotten to the point with my grief where I just think like what an amazing person to have known. See, it's still sad. It's always going to be sad. What can you do? It's going to be fucking sad. So I'll post that. For those of you new to the podcast, you know, as the years go by, maybe even new to Patrice, which blows my mind. But I'll post that video, and then you can go down a wonderful, hilarious rabbit hole of anything that fucking guy ever said. So anyways, we're doing a benefit for his loved ones that he was taking care of when he was still alive. And all the money after we get done paying for the fucking venue, being upfront, being transparent, will go to his loved ones, all right? It's on February 20th in New York City. What a great excuse to go to New York City. Go skating down Rockefeller Center, watch a bunch of great comedians, honor the greatest comic that I ever saw, Patrice O'Neal, February 20th, 2018 at the New York City Center. All right, there we go. Moving on.